My name is Nate Cox. I was in the U.S. Army. I enlisted in January of 1990, and I officially retired out of the Army Reserve in June of 2018. When I originally enlisted, I was 18. I originally went in after basic training. I went in as my military occupation specialty code was designated as field artillery, which changed over to an administrative specialist after my third year. And I served as an administrative specialist, then a personnel specialist, eventually as a personnel manager in the personnel services battalion, the battalion level, then the brigade level, and then the division level. I retired as the as the Army transitioned from personnel services over to more straight HR functions for the Army. I was the Chief Human Resource Officer for the 95th Training Division out of Fort Sill, Oklahoma, when I retired in 2018. I was called up for active duty several times. Some of those times were I have served short deployments in Central America in both Honduras and El Salvador. I served a period of time in Korea. I also served for a year in Germany, and in Germany, out of that deployment, I also served in Bosnia in 1997. 1997, I was in Bosnia and Tuzla as a personnel services manager, personnel services battalion level for the command there in Tuzla.
Okay.
I did enjoy being part of the military. There's many people that join for many different reasons. A lot of the times you join when you're that young just for the assistance for college, for the financial assistance for college. Originally I joined for that, as well as kind of more life direction and experience. And once you get in, for a few of us, it kind of gave you kind of a sense of belonging that you carried with you all throughout your career. It's probably one of the best second families I've had ever was in the U.S. military. I've been blessed. I was blessed the whole time I served, both through deployments and through even operations at home, and even in serving just here stateside. Even in the reserve forces, it was more for me than 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summer, because most of that period of time that I was in the Army, we were in a state of readiness that required me to be there every other weekend. So it was more like 2 weekends. Every other weekend I was either at Fort Sill or Fort Hood or somewhere in between. And, I learned a lot, made a lot of friends, a lot of lifelong friends that I wouldn't change for anything.
Okay.
But it gave me life experience and kind of a perspective in life and on the world that's helped me both here at the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma as an HR executive as well.